Welcome back, everybody. One more time, we're taking a look at how to learn to play City of Heroes here on the Homecoming servers. How do you get good, you noob? That's what we're talking about. And today's topic is moral choices. We are currently playing a brand new Sentinel, although she's not so new anymore, by the name of Raven Black. Let me go ahead and pull her up on the screen for you. So we're playing this new Sentinel I put together not too long ago. Here she is, Raven Black. And Raven is currently sitting here at a nice level 22. So we got a level 22 Sentinel. I've been playing her since level 1, recording it most every level up along the way. I am sitting here with level 25 generic IOs and all my powers, with the exception of combat jumping, which I have a Blessing of the Zephyr knockback protection in. And I also am sitting pretty comfortably with just over 51 million infamy, and that's after crafting my level 15s, after respecking and crafting the level 25s. So I've got a decent chunk of change. I need about 200 more million, though, by the time I hit level 50. And our primary method of doing that has been working with getting invention recipes. Like you see, I've got a couple sitting here, Dark Watcher's Despair and a Performance Shifter. These are a couple of really nice ones because Dark Watchers is a rare set that I can craft this and convert it and flip it and probably get a couple million out of that process. And then Performance Shifter's actually one I'm probably going to want to keep uh, because they have the plus endurance proc on this set, and I need endurance. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, I've been running on empty for these fights. Dark armor's no joke as far as draining of endurance. Plus, Fire Blast is pretty heavy in the resource endurance department. So, my Fire Blast Dark Armor combo here is not really being kept up with by just my two slotted stamina. So Performance Shifter is one way you can kind of cheat the system and get some more endurance out of the character. So I'm thinking about crafting and keeping that one. And then my other strategy, of course, prior to that was getting reward merits by running story arcs primarily. And I currently am sitting here with 144 reward merits. Now I could convert these into cold hard cash pretty easily. What I had been doing was using a single reward merit to get 3 enhancement converters, and then those are selling over on the black market for about 60,000 each, so about 180,000. So, figure after taxes, merits get me about 150,000 or something just selling converters. So, do the math. 150,000 times 144, that's a hell of a lot of money. I could easily get pretty darn close to my goal. I'm holding on to these right now. I'm not worried about converting them just right away. Because I'm going to need some converters for myself because I'm doing the flipping of recipes, as you see me do in a couple of previous videos. And I want to save some merits so I can get boosters and catalysts because, for instance, the Blessing of the Zephyr here, I'll probably catalyze that at some point just to make sure that it levels up with me, regardless of if I'm playing level 1 or 50, etc. When you catalyze your enhancements, such as these set recipes, they become attuned. And attuned just means that they are whatever level your character is. So right now, this is a level 14 knockback protection, which is great, right? That's pretty low. However, if I go 5 levels lower than 14, if I start for some reason malefactoring down to level 8, maybe I want to run a death from below or whatever, I'll lose the knockback protection. This is only going to be good down to 5 levels below it. It'll be good any level above that, but below is where it shuts off. That's the advantage of attuning all your enhancements at some point, is that regardless of what level you're playing, your enhancements are active and they're at whatever level you are. There's another way to kind of cheat the system. Like if you have a set that caps out at level 30, let's say, but you have it attuned and you're level 50, it's going to act like a level 50 enhancement, the bonuses, believe it or not. Also, when you start getting sets and you get the set bonuses, like you see here in Blessing of Zephyr, if I have 2 or 3 of them, I'll get some set bonuses for defenses and such. If you have them attuned, these set bonuses carry with you as well, up or down. So that's the advantage I see with attuning, which is why I pretty much attune everything, with the exception of things that are like endurance reduction. Let's say I put just an endurance reduction on a shield power. I would +5 that with some boosters at level 50 just to max it out to, I think it'd be like 54%, something like that, with just a single. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's build discussion crap. We don't need to go there. So that's where I'm at though. Got lots of resources currently. Still not done. I obviously want some more. And that leads me to my next strategy here. On the last couple of videos, I tried to maximize recipe drops and was not successful with my little strategy of trying to take on a bunch of greens. So after that, I just went ahead and finished out a couple contacts I had, got myself to Sharkhead Isle, got myself to level 22, did my respec, and now what I've been doing is I am taking advantage of a different system in the game that's actually pretty damn lucrative, and I wager most people don't know or don't pay attention to it. But I'm going to bring it up to you right now, and I'm sure you're going to be going, wait, I didn't know that. At least I'm hoping you're going to say that. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. Pull up my browser, and where is it? Here it is. Let me show this for you, and boom. The alignment system. So at level 20 in City of Heroes, you can start getting alignment tip missions. So they will drop sort of like as rewards. So if you're defeating foes and whatnot, you'll occasionally get someone drop you a tip, and the tips are then accessible similar to your contacts from that list, similar to newspapers, radio missions. But here's the deal. If you go ahead and complete 10 of these alignment tips, and then complete an 11th mission as your morality mission, you can switch your morality. You can go from villain to rogue, rogue to hero, hero to vigilante, etc. There's the four main alignments in the game. You got the villain and the hero. That's the two opposing sides when you first start the game. I went red side, I went villain side over in the Rogue Isles. Many other people, they go blue side, they go hero, they go over to Paragon City. But then there's the two gray areas, the or the purple, if you want to call them that. You've got the rogue, which is halfway from villain to hero, and then you get the vigilante, which is halfway from hero to villain. I've been running rogue missions, and I want to get to this morality mission because check this out. If I complete it, you're going to get 40 juicy merits. Check that out. 40 reward merits for completing the morality mission. 40. That's more red on red side at least than I think any of the strike forces. Maybe there's one that has more than 40, but I don't think so. I have to double check that. But 40 merits. Now, of course, you got to sink in 10 missions and 11 with the morality mission. But those missions are really no different than paper missions. They are different, don't get me wrong. They're typically harder, a little more involved. But it's the same strategy as me just sort of speeding through some paper missions in order to unlock a bank mission, as an example, or mayhem mission. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. I am currently looking at. Let me switch back over to my character here. So I'm currently sitting with contact, tips, right? Villain I've got 0, but rogue I've got 5. So I've already run 5 of these. I'm going to run 5 more in a row as quickly as I can. I'm not really worried about XP too much with these. I'll get some along the way, of course. But then once I fill this bar up, the next tip I get to drop should be a morality mission. I'll then run that one, try to get that one done as quick as I can. And then if I do that, I should be able to get my 40 merits. So there's a bit of a time sink here, of course, but you can kind of spread this out over a couple game sessions, right? So while you're maybe running some paper missions to unlock the next mayhem, or you're trying to work some story arcs or something like that, you can run some of these tip missions here, there, everywhere, and get yourself to that morality mission and knock out these 40 merits, because that's a huge juicy reward. So that's my main goal today, is going to go ahead and get to the rogue morality. And then the other thing about switching sides like this is it's then going to allow me access to go blue side if I want to. I can then take my character and use, for instance, I haven't used it yet, but I do have the Oreo portal. I got that from one of my story arcs that I was working on. I forget which one it was. Somebody in Capo Diablo gave it to me. Uh, but Oro will take me to that neutral zone in the out of dimensional space, whatever you want to call it, and then from there I can go blue side. Or there's other ways to get over blue side. So I could start joining teams if I wanted to, or I could go blue side and start running tips and radio missions and stuff over there. I could start to work contacts over there even, and start running more missions over there, which is going to expand and open my ability to get more merits, to get more XP, to get more rewards, etc., etc. So if I kind of get bored over here on red side, or there's a cool task force or something like that going over on blue side, I can go jump over there. Now, the reason why most people don't know this or this reward is because most people when they side switch, which pretty much I think almost everybody side switches these days, everybody goes right to Pocket D and they go with the null to gull who's sitting on the truck and they switch their alignment, done. And they never actually run the alignment system, the morality missions. You might run some tip missions, but I bet you the vast majority of players never run the morality missions, never actually go through the side switching process, and never get these 40 juicy reward merits. As a solo endeavor, I mean, that's literally money in the bank, 40 merits. I can make tons of money with that. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, kids. We're going to go ahead and run these 5 more missions and get this morality mission unlocked. I don't know if I'll record all 5 of these missions. We'll see how they go. I might record 1 or 2, then pause the video, and then come back for the morality mission just to kind of make it a little more interesting. We'll see, though. I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. So let's gear up, jump in here. And I'm not going to bring my buddy along. I just want to run these solo. And I want to get them done as quickly as I can. And if I bring my buddy with me, that's going to slow me down because it's going to increase the number of foes. I'm currently set at -1 times 1. So this should be a fairly easy, knock on wood, efforts. The big challenge here is these missions are more challenging than your standard paper mission. And you don't have as much selectability. As far as, oh, I'm just going to run council the whole time. You don't have that kind of luck. You have a lot more variety, meaning you've got enemies that you might not necessarily want to take on. Like Circle. I typically wouldn't want to go take on Circle of Thorns, because they're just a pain in the butt. By the way, I want to get some... get me some recharge or something. I feel like I'm really slow. Alright, so I'm going to go grab Ohmtown here. And, oh, and the other thing is I got Vince Dabrowski unlocked in Sharkhead, which is another story arc. So I did run the Mayhem mission here. I think it was Steel Canyon. I got the badge. I didn't bother recording that one. It's my typical thing, right? You run some paper missions. Then you jump on the Mayhem, complete that, and boom, you're good to go with, oh, I got the Temp Power, the Summon Teammates, which is, ATT, but that's the free version, so I don't have to spend money on it. It only has, I think, is it a permanent power, or does it have charges on it? Effect lasts 1 day of gameplay, so you got 24 hours of actually playing. So I'll probably expire it before I actually use it. Alright, I've got some more idiots in here. Now, one thing about Sentinels, because I have Mez protection, I'm not worried about stuff like these Sioux guys, even though they normally can sleep you. Although I don't know if this Dark Armor has a sleep defense. And Ohmtown, by the way, is an NPC, is probably as bad as frickin' Jenkins. Aggro's like a bitch. Alright, so we're looking for a cure for Johnny. Find the book, find the cure. It's pretty straightforward. This guy's got crazy range. He's probably going to aggro. See, I'm missing flares in my attack chain because it was a fast animating power. Nice filler. I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna have to respec back into it at some point. Or grab it at some point. Because honestly, I would use that more than my stealth power right now. I don't really use stealth too much or rely on it anyway. Alright, there's our target back there. If I didn't have this NPC, I would probably skip a little bit faster through this. But he's just going to aggro crap, and then I'll keep him around just in case I need him. We activate the world's worst heal. The only thing I'm hoping it turns out is that it's really good at regen or recovery, because it does both of those. So I might be able to get some mileage out of it there. Don't let him blow up. Ah, crap. Now we got incoming. Click my thing. So I'm hoping I can maybe slot that to get some better recovery, because according to the info on it, it does have a plus recovery. So you can tap the dark essence of the netherworld to drain a small amount of life essence from nearby enemy, thus increasing your regen rate. So I'm assuming I have to hit in order for the regen to kick in. But it also says it boosts recovery by 60%. And I don't know what the 60 and then the 38 is. You know, it could be 60's the base and 38's if I hit somebody with it. I'd have to look on City of Data to figure out if I can figure out what the hell it actually does. Or sometimes those numbers might be PvP and PvE. So let's grab this and go. Yep, there you go. So, no big deal. Alright, that was number 6. This only took a few minutes. Hopefully these are all like that. Let's see, I've got a couple more tips lined up. Blast Furnace is probably the next one I want to go do, because it's here in the zone. I'm going to hold off on the Vince missions until I get this thing done, because this way I can maybe get to 23. He caps out at 24. So he does have a single story arc. He also had a badge mission, which I ran already. I had to run that one to unlock his story arc. So I did get that. And now I'm just working on the tips at his badge. Or sorry, his story arc. So between those two, I should end up with about 50 merits by level 25 is my goal. Another 50 merits, that is. Then that'll open up another slew of contacts here in the zone from the 25 and up group, which I can probably show you those real quick. Let me pull this up for you. Let's see what I'm up to in the background here. So we've got alignment stuff here. Let me pull up Sharkhead. Sharkhead, well, and contacts. And we got Vince. Where's Vince? There's Vince Dabrowski. All right, so Vince, he's from 20 to 24. I did the badge mission right here already. See what Crash wants. Retrieve the shipment. And the story arc is this one. Any body will do. It's only 3 missions. Scrapyarders and Circle Thorns. It says it's only worth 5, but I suspect it's probably going to be closer to 10 from what I've been experiencing. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. And then that'll, like I said, hopefully get me to 25. It'll unlock some new contacts. You got Maros has a good set of missions on him that I might want to get into. The Cult of the Shaper is a great story arc. I think that one, yeah, only worth 8. I'm sure it's worth more than 8. I mean, you got to fight Callistix, who's like an AV and stuff. So I think this is misleading, or it's old information. That's my guess. Anyway, that's coming down the pike. We're gonna finish this first, though. So find blast furnace and get out of here. Just looking for Blasty. Guessing I'll probably get ambushed or some crap. This place is suspiciously empty. See, look, there's blast furnace. Like I said, this is going to be an ambush trap, some bull crap, right? Fire armor, you guys should really get your KB protection squared away. My problem is I'm dealing fire damage, and he's mostly resistant to it, I'm sure. And I have shit for fire resistance. Okay, we rob the bank, and then we've got to deal with a rip. Go in here, click this. Right now I gotta fight my way back out. Just gotta find the rip cap, so I don't even need to kill everybody. So I have 3 AoEs now that I did my respec, Rain of Fire, Fireball, and Fire Breath. So I'm pleased with the additional fire power. But endurance, of course, the bane of all dark armor characters. And I am slotted for endurance and reduction and everything. But it doesn't really help too much, as you can see. So I need this. The only way I'm going to solve this is with set bonuses. And unfortunately, I won't be able to afford any set bonuses. Well, I can afford them, but I'm really not high enough level yet to get a lot of the sets that I want. One of the other things besides, the money is a lot of sets are level locked. So you got to be level 25, let's say, to use something. And so right now I'm only 22. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to put baby in a corner here. Duffy. And Duffy's done, too. Alright, so these missions are taking like 5 minutes. So let's say 30 minutes of effort should get me the 5 missions I needed. And then the morality mission will take hopefully 15 minutes. They do take longer. Alright, so I'm kind of running low on tips. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the one that's in the other zone here. Capo Diablo. So let me find that, select it, tips, investigate it. Probably just auto it, couldn't I? I'm not gonna be that lazy though. I still need to get another tip, and I don't know. I thought the tips will keep dropping. I think there used to be a limit on how many tips you could get per day, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. Let me use the Oro portal for the first time to go travel the cap. So Oro portal, it's a quick method of traveling around the zones. Takes you to Ouroboros. And there's a badge up here if you want, the Chrononaut badge. I don't think I snagged it yet, so I'm going to grab it. There we go. And this is where a lot of people run incarnate trials and stuff. Because it's a neutral zone. Anybody from red side, blue side, whatever, come over here. And it has a little store here if you want to use that. Which I will. I'll sell some of my things I don't need. I've got over 51 million now. So I do have I got a reactive armor at some point. Nice. That's going to be a good set. I can actually craft it as is. I don't know if it sells as is well, but damage resistant sets are usually money makers. Alright, so then got a couple things like that here. There's also, if you want to do flashback missions, there's a big old crystal fire and ice inside the tower there. You can run any of the stuff that you missed that you haven't, that you out leveled and you wanted to go back and do again, or some of the mission arcs, for instance, that you're like, oh, that was a good, bunch of merits. I'm pretty sure you can go flashback and run them again, and there's different badges and things you can get for it as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, head to Capo Diablo. Notice I only have access to red side zones right now from the Oreo portal. Once I side switch, or once I finish this morality mission, I'll be able to go to the blue side zones as well. So that's the benefit. And again, if I didn't give a crap about leveling up and trying to make merits and money, like this is, I'm a veteran, I would just go ahead and have gone to Pocket D at this point and probably done the side switch myself. But now that I'm kind of looking at the potential rewards for running these missions, I'm like, ooh, maybe I will do this the old-fashioned way. I usually like running tips. Aside from just running papers or radios, I'll run tips as well because it throws in a mix of missions, gives a little more variety, especially on blue side. Because blue side, I don't know about you guys, but level 50 stuff, blue side sucks. It's all just portal missions, portal, portal, portal. The entire Peregrine Island is terrible, in my opinion. They created this zone, and I'm pretty sure all the contacts in that zone are sending you to the freaking portal core and doing portal missions. And it gets tiring. It's boring. So the only other thing you can do there is run papers or tips and things. Red side's much more freeing. There's lots of things you can do in Granville itself. It'll take you out of Granville. They have some portal stuff as well. A whole bunch of things. So we gotta liberate the Arachnos dignitaries. So it sounds like a kill capture thing, or escort. There's a lot of effing guys in here for a -1 times 1. And they're not even -1. I don't know what's up lately. I've been getting, it should only be, right? It should be -1s. It should be 20s, 21s, not 22s, but so the thing with this regen power, this obscure sustenance, I think, is using it proactively rather than reactively is the way to go. Use it to get the regen, to get the recovery right at the start of a fight. Instead of going, oh man, I need some hit points, I'm going to get killed, try to use it then. There's a wing sting. Agent Berman. Sting wing. Let's do this. Let's paint his at. Ooh. Still alive, bro? Of course they didn't notice that body just dropping. We'll pull this guy and maybe 1 or 2 others. Knock him down. Down he goes. Perfect. That's their boss. There goes him. So we get this guy out of there. This is going much more smoothly than I thought it was gonna. Figure they'd all come running. Like in that mission I did with the try the prison break. Freaking crap was aggroing like nobody's business. Alright, where is your safe? This way? Oh crap, we gotta turn off stealth. Come on, buddy. We don't have far to go. Let's do it. Looks like it's in the ugly room. Paint. And blast them. Oh, it's because I have my stealth off now. They're able to see me way easier. That guy, like, unloaded on me, and I wasn't even that close. Safe's right over here. Come on, buddy. Loot the safe. Alright, we'll see if I can just click to get out of here. Ah, shit. Of course not. Don't hit. Shh, crap. I just want to loot a safe, you guys. Come on. I was willing to leave you guys alone. I was willing to leave you alone. There's a tip. That's what I want. Alright, I guess it was worth it. Whoops. I just triggered some more guys. Somebody's above me, aren't they? This guy up here. Eat it. You guys had a chance for bygones, but no. You decided on the long sleep instead. Alright, best thing there is I got another tip. I wonder if it'll spawn in this zone. Most of the time it spawns in the zone that you're standing in, although that's not always true. Boom. So here's the other cool thing about this is notice that you have options, right? I could go villain choice or rogue choice. So I can do these 10 missions, do them the morality, get the 40 merits, and then start doing the tips in the reverse. I think, but don't quote me, is that at least it was this way in live, and I think it still is. You can only do your morality change like once a day or something like that. There is a timer on it. I believe that's still true. Although, again, Homecoming has made a lot of changes, so maybe it's not true anymore. It'd be pretty cool if it's not, because then I could do, let's say, 10 up, 10 down, and I don't know if I get the same 40 merits each time, but hell yeah, if you can. I'll find out, you know? So imagine able to get like 80 merits with a couple hours of, you know, solo work. That'd be beautiful. And if this works, this could be my most lucrative strategy, right? Because you're running these things, you know, so you don't have to like hunt specific story arcs. You're just running some tips. The only trick is you got to get to level 20, which is fine because at that point you're also got the invention system open. You got the salvage system going, so it's all worth it. And you can go to any zone and run tips at that point. It just depends on how you want to, you know, you got options how you want to do it. If you want to more variety, you can unlock contacts, do story arcs with mayhem missions and things. This guy has no idea his freaking buddies just got roasted. I'm a real big fan of I love actually the legacy chain. I don't know if I'm sick or not. Oh, the other thing I was thinking is that, you know, this is to me a much better option, like especially if you're soloing or just playing Red Side in general, than trying to get Strike Force together. Because I was looking at Strike Force, for instance, like the Beast Beneath the Mountain is the current weekly strike target Red Side. By itself, it's only worth 13 freaking merits. That's it. So even if I ran this on weekly strike target week, it's gonna give me double merits, right? I'd end up with 26. So as a under pre level 50, you know, way to get merits, running strike forces I don't think is the greatest, at least red side, because they're not worth as much. So that's kind of a crappy thing. I'm also eligible for Pirates of the Sky, which is the higher level one. This is the most lucrative red side strike force. You get 42 merits. So on the weekly strike target week, you'd get 84. So that would be worth it. But you know, you got to put together a team. You got to be level at least 20. I would say probably smarter if you're in the upper level. So that's something else I actually want to do with this character when I get 25. Is probably run those 2 strike forces as a as something I'll record, show you how that works as well. Well, that's a whole other video. Let's see. Go ahead and let me just click on this because I want to see if do I need to kill everybody or what. I think I should be able to grab these 2 things and book it. You know, not that I'm afraid of these 2 guys or whatever, but just for time's sake, why kill them if I don't need to? Let's start burning this guy down. I need to get some way to get guys stuck in the rain of fire. So I gotta look at epics. Maybe get something with the only one I think it has the AoE immobilized though. At least that's I don't know if I forgot on Sentinels. Is it School of Sharks? I forget. I did that with one of my other characters. It was Admiral Nautilus, although he was a corruptor. I haven't done building this guy yet, but if I gotta look and see if there's some way to get an AoE immobilized or some sort of slow patch or something would be great. If I had like an ice slick tar patch, it'd be awesome. Of course, if I had a tar patch, I'd be playing my Defender Thebe. Let's click this and see if that's it. Yeah, done. All right. Easy enough. All right, let's see where we're at. We need one more alignment mission, but I don't think I have any more tips just yet. All right, now, so what I'm going to do is I do have a tip here, actually. And it's the Wizard's Weakness. I'm going to go ahead and actually run this one. This is the one. It's a special tip here in Capo Diablo that gives you access to the Mortimer Kale Strike Force, which is one of the probably the most popular red side tasks for Strike Force that's out there. It's it's kind of like one of those short, fast, fun, similar to what you see on blue side that a lot of people, at least the revamped ones on blue side, like the Posse ones and stuff like that. So people like to run it. And it also helps with incarnate stuff is later. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and run this one. And hopefully I get another alignment tip while running this one. I'll clear it from my list. Plus it'll increase my options for running strike forces later. I might try to do that Beast of the Mountain one that's here in Cap. That goes from level 15 to 20. I think I want to do it though when I get at least level 24 because it caps at 20, but you have powers up to 5 levels higher. So I'd have my level 22 power, which is Rain of Fire, and then whatever I pick at 24. And so would all my teammates. I think that'd be a fun thing to do with maybe the best of the worst crew. It only takes about, I don't know, if we kind of try to clear it a bit, 45 minutes at most. If you're just sort of trying to get through it fast, like 30 minutes. Alright, this guy's a boss. I think there's 2 bosses in here, so let's eat a couple Skittles, just to make sure. Get some blues, in case I need that. Usually he summons his ice blades. Maybe he's too low level for that. Usually I run this mission later. Done and done. Alright, Fiona. I am bad news. You could scream, but nobody's alive to hear you. Take her and leave. I'm taking her because I want the power that her father has. That's not going to go talk to Mortimer Kale. Twist his arm. And again, I can Oreo over there if I want. I do like to use Oreo even though I don't have to, because I can just run to the ferry. It's not that far. But the advantage of it for me, or to me, is I can go and sell some crap real quick over here to the Pilgrim. Go to the store, and you know, any junk that I don't want, just dump it on this guy. Boom, sell that trash. Nothing else I'm going to sell right now. The other thing you could do is go over here and buy some inspirations, which, you know how I'm running out of blue. I'll take those. Right, 51.1 is what I got for money. Go over to Sharkhead. And this is going to drop us right at the, I think, a trainer. So this is the other advantage is, let's say now I needed to level up. Boop, right here I can level. So I really like where the Oreo portals, how they work on red side. Alright, contact or mission. I'm supposed to go and beat down the, confront the wizard, Mortimer Kale. But if I don't get another tip, I'm going to go ahead and run that first mission of Vince Dabrowski to get some more tips, because I need one more tip to fill up my morality bar there, and then the next tip after that will be the morality mission. So let me go over here, talk to Morty. Blah, 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 etc., etc. Got your daughter, do what I say, or else, yada, yada. Thank you very much. I'll be in touch. Alright, so at this point now, I believe he's active. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, so right here, I now have him available as a contact for strike forces. So the Fire and the Flames, Mortimer Kale, that strike force is worth 22 merits. It's level 20 to 40. So I've got 3 strike forces I now can run. And to do that, you just come over to the contact who is the mission holder, whatever, and agree to form a strike force. Get your crew together first, of course. And you don't need like 8 people if you don't want, right? You can run 4. You know, it just makes it more fun, in my opinion. This is Silver Mantis. That's the other person I could get a strike force from. And if I get the 25, that'll give me another one here. If you guys name Operative somebody, one of the Arachnos guys, the other contact is back at Capo Diablo. All right, so what are we looking at? Contact tips. Do we have any of our other tips? No. So we're going to go ahead and do Vince Dabrowski's mission. Get that story arc running. I'll hit 23 on this, so that'll give me some greens to fight, I think. I might bump this up to +2. Maybe, just because I'll level up to 23 really quick, so then it'll be a bunch of greens. So I might roll the dice on it. I'll bump it up to +2, -1. So they should spawn when I first get in here as 21s. And then when I hit 23, they'll be -2. Set variety. Okay, I'm -1. I'm going to be team size of 2. I'm going to go bosses, yes. Make sure that's all good. Enter the map. Rescue the surveyor. Hopefully I don't regret this. But I also need more targets to defeat, so I'll have better chances of getting a tip dropped. Alright, level 21 since I thought. I think I'm going to open up with fire. I don't want to get in a big old fight with a bunch of ghosts because all their debuff. Of course. So their advantage to taking these guys on at a little bit lower level. Debuff isn't as nasty. Alright. If I get a badge for Eliminator. Inflicted 500,000 points of damage. Nice. Alright, let's get to level 23 here. Make sure I'm not going to get surrounded here. Okay, getting close. Alright, this is a rescue, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to come back and escort, which sucks. I have to shut off, you know, stealth and go slow through all these stupid caves. And I'll probably get ambushed on top of that. Awesome ghosts. By the way, Cot sucks at this level range. So many freaking ghosts. Come on, you idiots. Throw that in the doorway. Come on, level up. Dude, this room is frickin' Burn. There it is, guys. There it is. Fry all these guys. There's my tip. Thanks for the tip. Just the tips, you guys. Just the tips. That's all I care about. Whoa, where'd you guys come from? Way I want to go. We're committed now. This is one of those big, ugly cave maps. Big, ugly cave maps. This is the type of mission you just want to auto-complete. But it's only greens, so... it's not too bad. And maybe we'll get a decent recipe drop out of this. off and cone them. What's the recipe say? Jaunt. Shit recipe. Where this guy is. I mean, I'm really not looking forward to this freaking... Oh, is that the guy? Alright. I was about to say, I'm really not looking forward to hunting for this freaking guy, but he's right there. Hopefully I don't have... Maybe I don't have to escort him. That'd be nice, but then I have to clear the whole room? No, I'm not down with that at all. Shit, that thing, where'd it go? Hopefully I just gotta kill this guy. No. How about you? How about you? There it is. Nice. Nice, nice. I'll take it. Nice freaking job. Active call. Ask about missions. Kidnap some freaking screwdrivers. Alright, now. I want my tip. There it is. Slag Golem's brain. Stop the ritual to protect Sharkhead. Save Cap. I already did this one, Captain Stuarty. Can I just auto this one? Why? Yes, I can. Alright, it's perfect. Okay, so the advantage of that is now the next tip I get should be the mission that I want. The morality mission, right? Contact. Tips, yeah. So now I'm full. Got my 10 points. Badges. The amount of moral options open to you sometimes leads to compulsory or contradictory decisions, but that's part of the freedom to make choices. You've completed several alignment tip missions and made several moral choices. All right, so I got a badge at 5 morality and then 10. So that's 2 badges I picked up from doing this. I now need one more tip mission. That'll be the morality mission. And I've got the scrapyard kidnap. All right, let's go train up because we have an option now. Option is I can go start running that mission and see about getting a tip just by defeating. The other option is I could just street sweep, kill some stuff, and get the drop. And I kind of like that option a little bit better, to be honest with you. Because the mission I just picked up is 23, which that's my level, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. Although I got to turn this back down now. So team size 1. Level -1. The other thing I'll do is, the other thing I could have done is just turn off bosses on top of everything else to make it even easier. Alright, what do I got to do here? Emerging endurance, but I really don't have any other way to help myself. I could put an endurance reducer here. So I'm throwing that around a bit. I'd love to get some recharge in one of these to make it up faster. Fireball, if I had that firing more often, would be nice. What am I going to do? Saving shields, really no point in putting damage resistance in that. It's psionic resistance only. So I think I need to get one of my other powers here juiced up a little bit more. I'm throwing fireball a lot. I really don't want to sink another endurance into it, but I don't know what choice I have at this point. Okay. So I've got that situated. Let me go ahead and sell the crap I've got. And as far as slotting goes, I could throw another endurance in this to take it down below 10, because right now I'm spending 11 and a half every time I throw it. One endurance reduction on that one for sure, just to, save me as much endurance as I can. So let me go into the market and see if I can get a couple of endurance reduction crafted enhancements for dirt cheap. Endurance redux, 25. I want two of them. 80,000? What are these people on crack? Shh. Throw 20,000 at it. Let me just see. I got one. So I'm pretty sure I can craft it for a hell of a lot cheaper. Throw that in there. Let me just check that. So they want like 80K, and I'm not giving you 80K for that. You're on drugs. Recipes, other endurance reduction, level 25. I can get pretty much for $100. And then crafting is 33,000. I already got the ingredients, so 30 some thousand. Let me see if I can get the pre-crafted one for 30,000. If I can get it for 30,000, then that's fine. Otherwise, I'm just gonna craft it my damn self. I'll go 33,000. All right, see right there, guys. Why are you listing shit for more than I can do it myself? You're not gonna get me to buy it. Now, some people out there, Daddy Warbucks in the game, you're just throwing your money at it. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. But let me see if I can get this for one. Boom. I got it for $1. Now, all I need to do is go and craft it. And is there an abandoned lab here in this zone? Does not look like it. So I'm going to have to run real quick over to Capo Diablo. And see if I can get... See if I can get... Just try to burn some people, see if I can get the tip I want while I'm running over hit sway. Hey, ding, ding, ding. Look at that. I freaking told you guys. Frostfire's Foiled Gambit. That's the one. That is it. So just jogging around town gets me the mission I want. All right, then I'm going to go over here to Capo Diablo, to the university, to craft the thing that I need. Now, if I had a base, I would just go in there and do it. I didn't do anything with the base that I created. And then some of the zones do have buildings called abandoned labs. You can craft inside of those. I know there's one in St. Marshall and there's one in Port Oaks. I was hoping there'd be one in Sharkhead, but there's not. So off to the university. Which red side, there's only one zone that the university empties into, and that's Cap. Let's see. Unowned recipes. Endurance reduction. Level 25. Create. I mean, boom, that was it. Just did it. Created it. Less than that those guys wanted me to pay. Save me some more endurance that way. I'm also going to craft this while I'm sitting here. Craft this while I'm sitting here. I'm not going to bother crafting that. I still have over 51 million. I'm going to take Jaunt. I'm going to go out of set. Teleport. There's time and space, right? Put it back up here. Out of set. Rare. Unbreakable Guard. That's going to be worth money. Reactive Armor. I got to see if this is worth money. So while I'm jogging around, doing a little crafting, make some cash. See if these guys are worth money as is. All right, so the Unbreakable Guard is worth 3-4 million right there. So here you go. I could keep it because I might use this set, right? I might use it. But here's the thing. If I'm going to use it, I'm going to have to attune it. And if I attune it, that means I need a catalyst, and a catalyst would cost me either some of my merits or, and it's pretty pricey for merits, or I'd have to buy it, which is usually about $1 million or so. So I could probably buy it attuned at the you know, the one I want for about that much money. So it kind of is going to save me money if I just sell this as is. So I'm going to throw this up here for 3 million even and just see if anybody wants that right away. Otherwise, it'll percolate for a while. And then the reactive armor she's selling for like 1.5. So what I could do, let me get it. Let me try this. I'm gonna get greedy, right? Why not? I'm gonna throw it up here. I'm gonna go out of set. I'm gonna go resistance sets. See if I can get something else. Impervious skin. Let's see if that's worth more than the reactive armor was. Could be. All right, so pervious skins, yeah, they're going for 2-3 million. So boom, I could right there be done and sell this one. Let's put this one up there for a little bit over 2 million. Post that guy up there. All right, so I got two things up there. Got about 5 million waiting. So by the time they sell, I have about 55 mil. And money-wise, I've only spent, I don't know, $500,000 right now. I already had those converters, so that wasn't like I lost money on that. And I still have a couple recipes that I haven't crafted yet. I do need an alien blood sample and an enriched plutonium. I'm hoping I get those as drops, maybe. I don't know. I don't think they dropped at this level, though, so probably not. I'll probably have to buy them. So that'll cost me. Let's see if that's going to cost me. What are rares going for these days? Because they've been outrageously expensive lately. All right, invention, recipes, rarity, alien blood sample, 700K? Hit that shit, man. Hit that shit. You guys are on it. I'm telling you. No freaking way. You're going to force me to make my video about how to get these things cheaper, aren't you? All right, 700K? No. No. Sorry, ain't happening. I wish there's a way to flip them, though. Oh, I wonder. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something real freaking quick. Special. Brainstorm ideas. Check this out. Brainstorm ideas are going for 20-some thousand, right? 26. I just want to show you something real quick. Not that I'm going to do it right now, but this is one way to get the rare recipe or rare salvage you want. Is you can get brainstorm ideas. And I don't know what the rate is. That's what I'm going to go check. But if I have brainstorm ideas, rare salvage, you need 20. So 20,000. You could go and buy 20 of those brainstorm ideas, which are selling for 25, 26,000. Let's say 25 to make the math easier. That's whatever, 500K, right? If I could make one and go sell it, make 700K from the idiots out there and just profit 200,000. That's one way you can kind of flip shit around if you want. And if I happen to craft the one that I need, I just keep it. So I can, for about 500,000 investment, you know, use the brainstorm ideas here in order to get the rare that I want. You know, it's random number generated. But if I don't get the one I want, I just sell it. And then I get 700,000. And then I buy some more brainstorm merits. And then I do it again until I get the one I want. Anyway, I mean, people's whatever. I mean, people that are trying to make money on the thing, on the market, people who know this kind of shit that I'm telling you all aren't gonna freaking fall for it. Okay, those buy now prices on the market are just that. Like, they're designed to rip you off. People are just trying to make money. All right, let's go ahead and run this shark head morality mission. All right, I'm about an hour into this. I've got the thing unlocked. I've run 6 missions actually. And I've got about 5 million waiting for me on the market. I'm going to go ahead and get my morality mission done. I'm going to shut off bosses. So I'm running this at really easy peasy level. So all I want are the merits from this mission. And let's go in here. So we're not here to get a bunch of XP. We just want our 40 missions, or our 40 merits. Now, if I wanted, more XP, I could have left it up higher on the tip missions leading up to this. And it says here, I don't even know if I need to fight these guys. Because it's saying here I gotta steal the ray gun. It says to get topside into the base before, or base to get the key. Alright, so these guys just beating hell out of each other. So you can skip this whole boat, it looks like. Just go out the other side. It's just like the Sky Raider Strike Force. There we go. And then we got to get topside into the Sky Raider base to get to the key to the safe. I'm trying to remember where it is. Stealth is paying off now, huh? I hear a glowy. Where are you? Down here somewhere. I can hear it. Yes, I definitely hear it. Let me do this. It's in there? Yeah, okay, it's in there. I mean, how do I get in there? Wasn't I just in there? I didn't hear it when I was down here. Alright, get back into the ship and take down Mangle. Alright, so now we go like this. Go find Mangle. It's probably back at the beginning. Just keep your eye out for his dialogue. Yeah, so it's the Sky Raiders and Council beating the hell out of each other. Alright, Mangle, where are you, buddy? I want to exit. I don't see him anywhere yet. Get back into the ship and take down Mangle. Is there anything on the map about him? Nope. Let me go down on the ground and see if it's easier to find him this way. Let's see him now. Okay, don't make me start beating it out of the rest of you guys. This location. Get back into the ship and take down Mangle. This is the ship, right? Steal the dimensional ray gun. Beat down Mangle. Where the frick is Mangle? He's not here. Usually they would be in this last... They might be hiding in one of these boxes. Sometimes that happens. Let me start torching some guys so I can look around more carefully. I didn't see any of his dialogue tree anywhere. Sometimes they're like in a box like this. Unless they meant to ship outside, but that would make no sense. Was he on the deck of the ship, maybe? I didn't stop long enough to look. Let me go back outside and take a quick peek. Oh, she's right fucking there. Are you freaking kidding me? Obviously, if you open the safe back in the beginning of the ship. Wow. This is great design, guys. Obviously, if you know this mission, which I don't, but if you did, you could rip through this thing in about 60 seconds. Safe. I hear glowy. I hear it, but I don't see it. Let me land. Oh, there it is. See if I can get it around the corner. We'll snatch a grab. Defeat the Skyrider. Get to the Skyrider base and take down Hollow Point. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Come on. It's like playing ping pong with yourself. Alright, let's go find Hollow Point. I mean, if I was doing this on a team, I would just divide and conquer. But alright, somebody go click the first glowy. Somebody go take out Mangle. Somebody go click the freaking safe. It's kind of like perk there. Or have somebody just wait outside and teleport everybody back out there. Like the first person, I don't know, like a stalker, let's say, runs out here, stealth, go click the glowy, then wait there. The rest of the team takes out Mangle, gets the safe, you know, that kind of thing. All right, now where is Dingleberry here? Get to the Skyrider base, take down Hollow Point. Is he in here? Guessing he's up on the roof somewhere. Guessing. So kill a few of these guys while I'm here. So I feel like I at least accomplished something. Where are you, Hollow Point? See, on the ship. Over here, no. I don't see him over there. Is he up on the roof? The hardest part about this is just finding the guy. Where are you, Hollow? I don't see him anywhere up here. Is he over on this ship? Nope. Get to the Skyrider base and take down Hollow Point. He's got to be on the base somewhere. Yeah, if I knew this mission, this would be your piece of cake. Alright, you guys want to tell me where he is? Because you're starting to annoy me now. Alright, still clearing. There's only so many places he can hide, you know? Where the hell is he? I don't see him over there. You guys know where he is? They're not talking. Oh, there he is. I mean, they just kind of like lay him in weird places. Use the radio at the top of the Skyraider base to call Longbow. Frickin' Longbow. If I knew I was working with Longbow, I wouldn't have done that. What radio? I hear it. It's down inside again. Down inside here, maybe? Okay, no. Alright, I heard it when I was outside. Are you Seriously, look at this thing. It's a literal frickin' radio. Come on. Can we at least make it look like it's something serious? Oh my god. Guys. Don't. Gotta stop. Frostfire, come on. What's going on, buddy? Don't fight it, Frosty. Yes, I want to change to Rogue. Accept it. Boom. Reward merits. There we go. Nice. Alright, so here you go. You got bonus 1000 XP, 40 reward merits, and 2 badges. Made a stand and a scoundrel. I mean, that was about 15 minutes of just BS and actual 2 minutes of fighting. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. I mean, that's just nonsense. Come on. You can do better than that. The original developers, I'm not sure what they were thinking half the time. Alright, contact. Alright, so there you go. I've just become a rogue, so now I'm no longer a villain. I'm a rogue. And as a rogue, I can now go over blue side. And we can show you that by go to Oreo. Like this. Click the Oreo. I've got more options now. Let's say I want to go over here to Atlas Park. Starting zone for blue side. Boom. I jump over here now. That gives me a badge. Isn't that pretty? And then you've got all kinds of fun stuff you can do over here. All right, and go grab a badge from here. I can go grab the badge over here. I can go grab the badge that's up here. I can go get the badge that's inside of here. All these exploration badges now have just opened up for this zone. And that, of course, get me more exploration badge merits. By the way, blue side's a joke with these where these badges are for your starting zone. Come on, guys. You don't even have to like leave City Hall to get like 6 out of 8 of them or something. It's ridiculously easy. All right, well, there you go. That's where we're going to end our video today. We are now sitting over on the blue side of the game, Paragon City Hall. This is where all the heroes start their adventures at. They have a start vendor right over here. Boom. So if you were to go blue side as you're starting, right? Bang, you come over here. Get most of your contacts are located over there in City Hall. Your trainer is Miss Liberty right here. Go talk to her. All the same fun stuff that I've been doing, except lame because it's blue side. Uh, Seriously, it's lame. And you can get merits, you can get whatever you want. Similar processes what I've run and shown you so far in my vids. So there you go. That's where I'm going to end this one at. Gone over to the dark side. Morality missions. And over here, I can start getting tips and reverse the process. I could become a full hero if I wanted to. I could go back to villain. If I go back red side, I can go and become a vigilante. And so I would suggest if you're into the badges or just want the merits, you can do both. You can do all of them. Do the side switching 3 more times at least, and just keep milking that cow to get more merits. Especially if it's 40 a pop, and just keep doing this over and over again. I don't know if it get boring. I'm assuming at some point, but take the tunnel. Hey, take the tunnel. Guess where I'm gonna go? Back red side, back over to Capo Diablo. That's the little tunnel portals. I mentioned those a few videos ago. Takes me back over here now. And boom, I'm back. I'm back, badasses. Anything sold so far? Nope. Still selling, still waiting. Good to go, though. All right, there you go. That is the latest and greatest. I think at this point, what I'm going to do is go work the rest of Vince Dabrowski's arc to get those merits and work towards getting level 25. So what I'll do is get Vince done. Hopefully it'll get me up around 24. Then I'll probably run paper missions and tips again to get myself to 25. And then I'll run the Mayhem mission again at 25. That'll then unlock those other contacts. Plus I think Vince should give me additional contacts once I get to level 25. He should tell me who else I can talk to. Check it out. I can go find contact. I can get to Striga Island if I want. I got somebody back. I can't go to him. The Luddites there and Capo Diablo could talk to me. First Word is looking for some action now. So I can go to First Word if I want to run some like kind of gold side sort of stuff. Mr. Rodney, he'll give me the, I think it's to steal the Cape mission, if I'm not mistaken. Another one from First Word. I love First Word, by the way. I can go, there's lots of contacts over in First Word if I want to start shifting gears going that way. Look at all these guys. Vincent Ross is looking for action over in Cap. Ashley already talked to her. Dean MacArthur. Darren Douchebag Wade is looking for some help. So I've got, just clicking through that, 6-8 contacts I could go run some stuff for and get some more things done. But like I said, I'm going to finish up Vince, get those merits, get to 24, and then probably get something up to 25 so I can access even more contacts in that second half of the contact tree in Sharkhead Isle. And at this point, kind of the game's exploding outward. So there's plenty of reproducibility here too, right? I don't have to, oh, I got bored, I did the same thing over and over again. I could have, my alts, or have, alts running blue side. You could run gold side. You could, explore all these different areas that you want. And there's lots of reproducibility, or replayability, I guess is the better word for it, that will get you, not bored and, oh, this game's lame. All right, there you go. Hopefully that was enjoyable. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy and peace out.